King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, I'm bothered. I'm irritated. What's going on with everybody, man? Appreciate y'all pulling in for another smoke break. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Fucking Drake, bro. I probably shouldn't have dropped that too soon, but you know, I'm not irritated. Drake, man. I need this instant help with my ambiance, cause dude, taking me off. Well, you know what we're reacting to. You already know. I don't take pleasure in being a big Drake hater, but with great power comes great responsibility. So, I'm here to give out my hate. So I had to go find a video worth reacting to that frames it up the right way for me. So I don't watch a couple of reactions. I put half a thought into reacting directly to, Drake's chat. I mean, he has it on a Plot Twist YouTube account, then he has it on the Drake YouTube account. So he clearly wants it to be seen. But I just can't give him the spins. I can't give him the spins. I can't. I refuse to perpetuate something that I don't believe in, and giving somebody views ain't happening. So what I did is the next best thing. Who can explain this the right way for me to say what I need to say? So I found Rob Markman because he says everything technically that I think for the most part, but he just don't go far enough for me. So let me get this together real quick. I'm all discombobulated right now. I apologize for not being better prepared. Like, comment, subscribe before I share the screen and all the other good stuff, so that way we get the business out the way. Help me keep the YouTube police happy. So while we drinking, smoking, whatever we do up in here, they not in our business. Because why should they be in our business? But I'm gonna throw these ears on while y'all take care of that, and I appreciate y'all. I gained about 3 new subscribers last week, so I'll take that. Anything is good. They didn't have to do that. They did. Appreciate it. But like I said, we're gonna react to Rob Markman because he's pretty sound on his viewpoints, which again I share for the most part. I think he's gentle with his approach to Drake, but I have no intentions on being that gentle. Pause. So I'm about to light up and we're gonna react to this. Let's go.
What?
I will link this in the description because I'm not sure how much of this I'm actually gonna react to. It depends on how upset I get. The first go, I was already irritated, so maybe me smoking that take some of that off because he got me like irritated, bro. Let's go.
What did I miss? The song is definitely a post-battle record. It's a post-Kendrick Lamar battle record. On it, Drake is addressing former friends who he believes switched up on him. Some are speculating that he's talking about LeBron again, but it sounds very different from, if you remember, the Fighting Irish freestyle that Conductor Williams did, and that kind of leaked onto the internet. It sounds very different. That was like a pure rap song. This has a lot more melody to it, but similar sentiments. It's a similar feeling. It feels like it comes from a similar place emotionally. Could also be about DeMar DeRozan, but could be about a number of people. Maybe it's not about one person. Maybe it's about a number of people. The song isn't super specific in the who, but it's very clear in the emotion.
First problem right here. He doing more indirect. Can we put some names on this? If you seen last go round, it was a lot of that indirect that kept biting you in your. My expectations at this point, right? Is for if you go for one, I don't want the tough talk. But if you gonna do it in a way that where it seems like you doing it properly. If I'm saying it right, man. And subliminals is just not a manly act to me. Like it's just not. And he keeps doing it. Even after the biggest beatdown known to man. He still don't have the heart or the vigor. He not showing the proper stones to be on some, well, I ain't got nothing to lose. If I'm gonna go down this road, I'm going all the way down this road. Full bore. And that's what I said in previous videos. If you're gonna talk tough, cool. I don't think you should do it. You don't even look like you from that life. But do it the right way. At this point, you need to be either ready to crash out over it or leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Oh, hold on. I forgot I switched it. Here we go.
And the headline is, Drake feels betrayed. The hook goes, I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you was standing right beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? And then he just repeats, what did I miss? So
I don't like the arrogance of the title. Can we start there? Maybe we should have started there. The arrogance of the title. What did I miss? When you say shit like that, you trying to imply nothing happened while you were gone. No, a lot happened, Nikki. The Clips is back active. That happened. While you were gone, Kendrick dropped GNX. That happened. He went on a tour all through the US and Canada. That happened. He's now overseas. That's happening. Jit could be dropping a project that it looked like I'm going to have no choice but to react to. That's happening. You missed a lot. We didn't miss you, but you missed a lot. Arrogant.
Pretty self-explanatory on the hook. Kendrick is the pussy we can assume that he is referring to, or one of them. I guess maybe still Metro and whatever, but this feels like he mentions the pop out later. So this feels like Kendrick, and how can some people I love hang around pussies who try me?
Like I'm saying, like we shouldn't have to guess at this point. You should have so much vigor for what you're trying to do right now. Since you're going down this road, you should be ready to put some names on some things. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Verse 1 starts, I'm whipping around like on 600 acres. And then, that's part of the whole flow. He's like, let's go. It's like kind of the ad lib. So I'm whipping around on 600 acres. And this is just better not ask for no favors. It's love for my brothers and death to a traitor. She might decide to say no to me now, but she'll say yes to me later. The 600 acres refers to I believe the crib he just bought in Texas. I don't know how many acres it is, but I heard it was a lot of land, so just bought a big kind of crib ranch style something in Texas. He goes on, her ass is all natty like the Florida Gator. You swish on the guys and goes on, her ass is all natty style. Heard it was a lot. I believe the crib he just bought to me later. She might decide to say no to me now, but she'll say yes to me.
She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go. To end that segment with that line is just another example of the issues that we be having with you, dude. So you list all this upheaval and strife or whatever. Cool, bet, whatever. But your last line is about a bitch that just told you no. But you like, all right, you gonna fuck with me later. That's the last line. Rejection that he not willing to admit, that he not willing to accept. Think about it.
To me later. The 600 acres refers to I believe the crib he just bought in Texas. I don't know how many acres it is, but I mean, I heard it was a lot of land, so just bought a big kind of crib ranch style something in Texas. He goes on, her ass is all natty like the Florida Gator. You swish on the guys and supported a hater. Now we getting into it. What's the get back for? It's TBD. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. So what's the get back, right? Like now we get into it, right? You switched on the guys and supported the hater. What's the get back? It's TBD. What's the get back? So he's looking for revenge, right? He's looking for some. What's the get back? It's TBD. We don't know yet, but there's gonna be some get back.
I appreciate the fact that he even said and admitted he wants some get back. I mean, it's not something that we didn't already know, right? Cool, bet. But should he be thinking about get back right now? Like, right now, I think everybody just cool with you, like leaving it alone. You put out music. No tough talk. Keep it pop. No gangster. I mean, if you do rap, no gangster rap, no shoot 'em up, no blicky, no nothing. It's like somebody gave him the formula, and instead of saying what to do after you get moshed out, it says what not to do after you get moshed out, and he do everything. Like, if we rated all of his moves so far for how wrong they were, he would be an honor student at how to react to a beef or a battle one-on-one or something. Everything he shouldn't be doing, he doing it. It's like somebody like voluntarily making themselves a weirdo. But then say, hey, don't call me a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. I'm fly. No, you doing stuff that makes you a weirdo. What we missing?
Makes sense in the MO of this is just Drake's style. Remember after the Meek battle, what did Drake drop? Looking for revenge. All summer 16. So
why, again, this goes back to why would you repeat old behavior? This was not a win. Let's repeat this. This was not a win. People are putting you amongst like on the side of the worst beat down in history. Is there not a better time, more important time to be extremely calculated? Like measure twice, cut once ain't even good enough for you right now. You need to we measure it via the laser, no measuring tape. I need precision. And that's not even to be like on some get back. That's just in my mind to just be like, Drake, you could be outside doing your thing and nobody clowning you no more. To get to that, like, not to compete, but to actually just be cool.
So again, a post battle thing is the battle is done, and he's surveying what's going on around him, and he's looking for revenge. You know, what's the get back gonna be? It's TBD. And the BTC line, you know, good wordplay, right? About how up and down and how volatile Bitcoin is, Bitcoin investments.
It was Bitcoin. Okay.
And then we get to verse 2, and that's where the beat switch happens. And one thing about this beat switch, it's funny because it sounds like Weeknd's vocals are in the background of this. I know it's not, or I don't think it is. If somebody knows whose voice that is, let me know. I don't think it's Abel's, but it sounds like Abel's voice in the background when you get the beat switch and the little kind of haunting vocals in the background. But Drake starts off, yeah, and he's getting punched in the face on some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit, because you gonna need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around with my head high. I saw a bro went to the pop out with them, but been dick riding gangs since headlines. All right. So, cool wordplay on the TLC joint. TLC, Chili, Left Eye, you know, part of the group TLC.
He shouldn't even miss her Left Eye. She can rap better than him. But follow me on this. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. But I've never been one to hold on to stuff for an extended period of time with the intentions of doing something down the line. Because I can't guarantee I could hold the level of vitriol I have in the moment all the way until then. So I say that to say this. I think we're marking the 1 year anniversary of the pop out this month, right? So you decide to drop lines about the pop out a year later. A year later. Make it make sense. Did it take you a year to get upset enough to be like, okay, I'm about to jump on your neck? If it take you that long, bro, I don't know what to tell you. You couldn't handle no everyday beef type situation, because it's, you never know when these daddies come at you. You can't put this many I'm gonna handle you later in your pocket. Like that just don't jive me. Let's go.
And a direct mention of the pop out concert. You know what I'm saying? I saw a bro went to the pop out with him, but been dick riding since headlines. So this is when it starts to get like really specific, right? Like it's about a feeling, but this is a specific thing. And you know, okay, damn, you was at the pop out, but you've been fucking with us since headlines. Headlines dropped in 2011, so that's a long time, right? Could be LeBron. We saw footage of LeBron at the pop out.
All right, this is the part of the show where we put our nigga antennas on. Put our nigga antennas on, all right? Listen, this is gonna shock y'all. It's gonna shock y'all. I'm going to say it. In this one part, Drake ain't wrong. I, for one, think it is definitely about LeBron James. 2, he right. Let me tell you why. LeBron James, just so y'all know, for those who don't, I am a diehard Cleveland everything fan. Not so much baseball. I'm a Cleveland Guardians supporter. I'm not a baseball guy per se, but I'm a Cavs fan and I'm a Browns super fan. Like, it is what it is. Kill me. I say that so y'all know where I'm coming from. I lived and died with the Cavs. Every time he left, it came back, all that. And appreciate the championship, LeBron 100. That being said, though, LeBron James is the biggest bandwagon rider. I'm trying to keep it proper. out there. He a diehard. Make it make sense. This man grew up in Akron. He a diehard Yankees and Cowboys fan. However, during the moment where the Browns looked like they was getting ready to do something, Baker was still there and making the playoffs, and all right, they not having losing seasons. They ain't smacking on nobody like that, but they, you know what I'm saying, you can't play around with them. He at Browns games. He wearing Browns gear. He talking about Browns in a positive fashion. He big time. Oh, he also anti some things about Jerry Jones, and he wasn't messing with the Cowboy. He a flip flopper. He a flip flopper. He flip flop as much as he flip flop teams. This man probably gonna be on the Mavericks in a couple weeks. He gonna be on 4 NBA franchises. That's if he don't beg to go home. That's off topic though. That's definitely about LeBron. And he ain't wrong. Again, LeBron's a flip-flopper. But that being said, again, I want to be clear. I know LeBron a flip-flopper. I'm pretty sure LeBron was rocking with Drake heavy and then flipped up. I don't doubt none of it. As a man, why do you care? Why do you care? Some of us out here got blood brothers. Cut me, cut him. It's exactly the same. And had them act strange or switch up or move different. And you had to cut them off. So if some of us in real everyday life done cut off real brothers from the sandbox, from birth, same mama, same daddy. You talking about a grown man that you ain't even related to. That you probably didn't really interact with too much until you got famous. The fact that you didn't know LeBron or several other people until you were famous should have made you put some perspective on them friendships anyway, bro. I'm just saying, as big as a switch up as LeBron James is, that still don't justify you hanging on to these this emotional strife. Let it go. Let it go. LIG it.
But DeMar DeRozan was there too. Could be DeMar. Russell Westbrook was there. I don't know what Drake and Russell Westbrook's relationship is. But a number of rappers were there. A number of industry people who just kind of work in the industry, be it DJs, be it label people, be it, a lot of people were there. Could be anybody that he's talking about. But, he says, I saw a bro, which makes it feel so specific to somebody, like he has somebody in mind when he's writing this. Possibly LeBron. That's what everybody thinks is LeBron. Could be DeMar too. From the aspect of feeling betrayed, right? I get the emotion 1,000%, man. I get, like, put yourself in Drake's shoes. If it was you, would you feel away? Ask yourself honestly. Like, sit there honestly. You absolutely would. I know I would. I get the emotion. Oh, man, we supposed to be cool. All right, the guy that's going against me is having a concert. You're out there, like, I get it. I get the emotion.
I don't. This is where he lost me. I don't. Life is hard. Life is hard. And in my opinion, it's too hard to be carrying people who've shown me they don't give two you-know-whats about me. You know what I'm saying? The moment Drake seen people moving different, changing up, however you want to frame it, he should have been big enough to be like, okay, bet. Baby, I got you. Moved on. That's how you kill people. Look, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You want to know the quickest way to kill people? To make them hurt in situations like this? Make it look like you like they like the men gone ain't changed up nothing. Ain't changed up nothing. You still moving how you always move, just without them. Like they just was basically a non-factor from the get-go. It will kill them. Talk about cut deep. Cut deep. That's how you do it. In the meantime, in between time, while they over there feeling that strife, like damn, yeah, like I want nothing. You could really be sitting in the cuts, planning, figuring something out. If you really want to shoot back, that's how you do it. You make motherfuckers think you forgot about them while you over here getting things in order. This ain't rocket science. This is stuff we go through in everyday life. When we wake up and go outside our own doors and whatnot and have to interact with people and whatnot, we all make these type of decisions. If not every day, at least a couple times a week. Yup. I see what you is now. About to stop fucking with you. And you go on and move on. So explain why this man can't. What's so hard?
Get the feeling of betrayal, right? But here's the part where he starts to lose me. Is the violence of it all. For two reasons. One, punching your face on the dead guys. One, if it's LeBron is 6'9" and 250 pounds and has security. It's highly unlikely anybody's punching LeBron in the face. DeMar DeRozan.
Pause. Again. It's possible. I've seen LeBron James' entire career. Listen to me. You ain't never seen one time in LeBron James' career where he actually wanted to fade. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Tristan Thompson, I can't think of the other little Brazilian dude had the little bouncy little fro or whatever. LeBron lucked up and always had a couple of dudes around him that took care of him. He never even faked like he was about to. Come on, bro. And we know the story about Delonte West. He ain't never shoot the fade with Delonte West. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not about to pump LeBron James up to be one of them goons. He not no hitter like that. And running down on Stephen A. Smith is like running down on somebody's granddaddy. So he not getting no points for that either. I feel like this whole reason Drake is pushing so hard on LeBron is like a softer target. If he really felt some type of way about somebody and maybe some level of justification, maybe, okay. There's a plethora of other cats. Didn't you just try to pull up at the basketball court to get at DeMar? Stay in that lane and see what that lane gets you. Be on some, I'm coming outside, I'm in your city, I'm walking around, all on that with him consistently. And I want to see how that goes. Because, I mean, if you're going to talk tough to, and it's not just Drake, this is just everybody in life. Don't talk tough to people who you know not going to talk back. Talk tough to somebody who's going to have the same level of bark and bite that you going to have. Because if you willing to do that, at least I can respect it. Like, okay, bet. You cool with the consequences of that. What's really the consequences of him going at LeBron James? LeBron don't rap. LeBron ain't about to fight him. They ain't gonna shoot the fade. So he get to shoot off and not have to worry about nothing getting shot back. He can get a little more direct with that, but he gonna be extra vague with the Kendrick lines because, come on, bro, if you gonna do it, just do it right, my man. Like, stop pussyfooting with it.
Bro's a pretty big guy, but you know, this is rap. We say a lot of things in rap that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Poetic license. So I'm not even taking it that seriously, right? Like it shouldn't happen, and it's not gonna happen. But the part that makes it hard for me, and again, I get the emotion, I get the feeling of betrayal. The part that makes it hard for me coming from Drake in this situation is that Drake has an active lawsuit against UMG for defamation, not like us square in the middle of it. In the lawsuit, he suggests, and it might be straight up alleged. I don't have the paperwork in front of me. Of course, I've read it a bunch of times. I have to actually go back and revisit it. But in that paperwork, at the very least, it is suggested that the unfortunate shootings that happened at Drake's home in Toronto, remember, somebody got shot, his security guard got shot, shouldn't have happened, like, for whatever the reason. But in that paperwork of the lawsuit, it suggests that the shootings happened because of Not Like Us. So Drake is suing for defamation, and in that suit claiming in some way because of the song, he and those around him were victims of violence. So the combination of this punch him in the face, and if you watch the video, there are a ton of rifles in the video. So the combination of this message that you're sending.
This is where I get off the train. This is where I get off the train. I'm very big on not pretending to be what you're not. Don't pretend to be something you're not. I watched, can't think of whose live it was. Curtis King did a live. Same topic. And he said, I want to say it was 50 plus guns laid out on the ground. What message we sending though? Because we got to put the imagery with the song. You know what I'm saying? By doing that, is that for the people that you got issues with? Is that the message that we're supposed to be taking? Hey, this is my arsenal I got for everybody I got an issue with. You got a whole lawsuit alleging violence was attempted towards you. 50 plus guns, assault rifles. Oh yeah, SMGs. Is it 50 cal? It'd be our Drake fans that be like, why y'all want to take it divided so much? Because we taking the symbolism that your man is putting out here with these guns on the ground, plus the words you try to say, like, hey, yo, this is basically, hey, ain't nothing happened while I was gone. I'm dealing with y'all. I don't know yet. And then there's a sea of weaponry. You know what I'm saying? So what are we supposed to assume the message he's trying to relay? You get me? He playing with fire. Playing with fire. That was Rob Markman, man. I'm gonna make sure that's in the description so y'all can check out the rest of that because I just can't. I can't. I'm trying to pick my words properly because this Drake topic sometimes be having me ready to spaz out. Phrase that's coming to my mind, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Play silly games, win silly prizes. Play silly games. Win silly prizes. Drake is playing a silly game right now. Right now, I think most people just want him to make some music and cut out the tough talk. Simple. I know I keep repeating it, but what I'm gonna change up what I'm gonna say for what I think is the truth. The truth is the truth. I'm not about to keep changing stuff just to make it catchy so y'all can watch it. For somebody to say what happens in music should be taken as real because he said, hey, Kendrick said that I'm a PDF, and so that got to be real, and he's got people thinking it's real. So if we take that same principle and apply it to this, we have to take this as a real threat based off this. Hey, he the man with the lawsuit. Play silly games, win silly prizes. I don't want to hear nobody, and I do mean nobody, whining, crying, and complaining. If he keep this type of energy up, and then he get responses that matches that energy, he wanted that silly prize. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of the tough talk, but up to this point, it wasn't. Okay, this could be introduction to gunplay. It's one thing to make the references in a bar, in a verse, but when you physically, all right, I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm Oops Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling up another little smoke break. We didn't go too far. I wanted to try to keep it at 40 fucking minutes, because these videos sometimes be going. But like I said, I appreciate y'all. Y'all could please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as I try to relight this thing. I would greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It helps everybody else find this little smoke break of ours, and while we talk this hip hop and smoke and whatnot. But let me get this to y'all, man.